I decided I'm going to show you some visuals from the Somerville Porch Fest.
I think we're at Porch Fest and we're going house to house and watching people sing and play instruments. We are walking around and watching live music on people's porches.
Which is a super cool event where like all of the people are in the streets playing music on their porch.
Like a festival.
It is like a festival. It's very cool. I'm a big fan. And there are so many people. Oh my God. Just like...
I was thinking music has to do with the Grammys, and Grammys has to do with my obsession with the EGOTs. An EGOT is when someone wins an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. Not that many people have ever been awarded an EGOT. In fact, I can list all of them in like 30 seconds. There are very few. Richard Rodgers, Helen Hayers, Rita Moreno, John Gielgud, Audrey Hepburn, Marvin Hamlisch, Jonathan Tunick, Mel Brooks, Mike Nichols, Whoopi Goldberg, Scott Rudlin, Robert Lopez, Andrew Lloyd Webber, Tim Rice, John Legend, Alan Merkin, Jennifer Hudson, Viola Davis, Elton John, Benj Pasek, Justin Paul, and Steven Spielberg. There's also a few people that people like argue have won EGOTs, but they got like weird awards that maybe don't count. So like Barbara Streisand has an Emmy, an Oscar, a Grammy, but she only got a special Tony Award, which like, does that count? I don't know if that counts. Special Tony Award is like a Lifetime Achievement Award. So that's like, you didn't actually win like Best Actress, right? James Earl Jones won an Emmy, a Grammy, and a Tony, but only got an Academy Honorary Award. That's not the most interesting bit. I think the most interesting bit is the weird EGOT combinations, right? Because there's only like, that was like 20 people who have ever won an EGOT. So the PGOT is either you won a Peabody Award or a Pulitzer Prize, depending who you ask. If you count it as a Pulitzer Prize, there's only 2 people who have ever gotten a PGOT, which is Pulitzer Prize, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. And those are Marvin Hamlisch and Richard Rodgers. But if you instead count a Peabody Award, that is Mel Brooks, Rita Moreno, Mike Nichols, and Barbara Streisand have all gotten a PGOT. But again, do you count Barbara Streisand as having gotten an EGOT? There are a few people who have an EPOT, which is an Emmy, an Oscar, and a Tony, but no Grammy, but yes, a Pulitzer Prize. And those are Oprah Winfrey and Cicely Tyson. And I find it really interesting here how it's like, if you just like switch out one of the awards, whoops, it's a fully different list of people. Now Oprah's got an EPOT. There's also a PGOT, which is if you won a Pulitzer, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony, and there's only Frank Loesser and Stephen Sondheim. Stephen Sondheim, who you may know as a famous composer. But the other funny variation, besides the PGOT, is the REGOT. These are people who have won the Razzies. A Razzie Award is an award for the worst cinematic failures of the year. The only person who has ever gotten a REGOT is Alan Menken. He's got 8 Academy Awards, a Tony, 11 Grammys, 7 Golden Globes, a Daytime Emmy. He made the Little Mermaid music, The Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Little Shop of Horrors, Hercules, Tangled. He also got a Razzie. He got a Razzie for Worst Original Song for High Times, Hard Times in Newsies. The thing I want to leave you with, the last thing, is there's only one person who has gotten 2 EGOTs. That's 2 Emmys, 2 Grammys, 2 Oscars, and 2 Tonys, and that is Robert Lopez. Robert Lopez, who wrote the Book of Mormon, Avenue Q, but also wrote a lot of the music for Frozen and Coco and some of the other Disney movies. And that combination apparently gets you 2 Emmys, 2 Grammys, 2 Oscars, and 2 Tonys, and he's only in his 50s. And so the point being is, if you want to do anything, it's never too late to start. Oh, I forgot about EGOTs, or EGOTs, which is an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Nobel Prize, and Tony. There are 0 people who have ever gotten an EGOT. I thought that maybe there would be somebody on the list. I mean, there are some people, like President Barack Obama, who have gotten, I assume he's gotten an Oscar or something, and a Nobel Prize. Or I was like, Nobel Prize for writing? Like, there's got to be someone in there, but turns out there isn't anyone. But if you ask AI, it says that there is someone, but it's not true. Nobody has ever gotten it. So if you like a video, hit that like, and if not, then you can blame my brothers.
If you like the video, hit the like, and if not, you can blame my brothers. Blame my brothers.
Gotta walk around like a bum filming things
I just like walking around like a bum filming things.
in front of a crowd of people.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan.
It seems to be a filming like crowd though.
Yeah,
That
people
lady's
love
wearing an
filming
umbrella
things
for a
here.
hat.
Where?
She would film.
I don't see.
Uh,
Oh, I see now. 10 o'clock. No?
Good?
Yeah, making an Ari video.
You like asked me to sit in an Adirondack chair for an uncomfortable amount of time while he lip syncs to a video. He would say like, "Oh, how do you spend your time?" And I'd be like, you know, here and there. He's like, "Yeah."
Oh, Ari, how do you spend your time?
Wisely.